Hey Scorpio, what is going on, you guys? Welcome to your March 2020 tarot reading with me, and thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. So if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you are not new, then hey. Well, I'm gonna take a drink really quickly here before I start your reading, Scorpio. Now, I just wanted to say that because what I'm about to do is check the underlying energy for you guys. This is the death card. I just gotta show you guys that, I guess. Death card, this is you, Scorpio. I really like the death card in this tarot. Okay, it really does show how beautifully reaping time can actually be when it comes to scorpionic energy. Okay, but this is going to be the Scorpio energy. I like to definitely connect to the ruling tarot card of the zodiac sign I'm reading for, just so I can check the energy behind you. Okay, that's what I'm going to do right now. This is the triple goddess tarot deck. If you want to know more about that, check in the description box. These are awesome cards. So Scorpio, what is going on? We have the Queen of Wands, the same Queen of Wands that showed up in Libra's reading just a moment ago. So the card right behind you is that of a confident woman. Okay, yeah. We've got someone who's fired up. This may be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That may be important, male or female. This is the female, okay? Now, remember, this is the goddess deck, so a lot of the cards have women in them, okay? But Queen of Wands, okay, she's very attractive, very confident, brave, you know, all those things. She's a leader. She's pretty sassy or whatever. And this could be a person, I'm going to go ahead and say woman, okay? But take it as it resonates. Could be someone who's on the outside. I don't know yet though, Scorpio. I just want to say that the Queen of Wands can sometimes show up in a reading as the other woman, okay? Someone that either someone you're dealing with has on the side or someone that you have on the side, but it doesn't really matter because it's the qualities that you're taking on at some point in March while you're watching this reading, or shortly after watching this reading, you'll take on the qualities of the Queen of Wands. Some of you may have, you know, things in your chart to help you, like any energy in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may help you. You know, Scorpio, you are ruled by Mars. You know that, right? A lot of people think Scorpio is just ruled by Pluto, but you guys are very much like Aries in a sense where you are ruled by Mars, so you guys know how to go after what you want. You definitely have that, you know, that aspect of death and war in your personality, like going after things until the end, you know, showing initiative and motivation until the end. Okay, so it's interesting, 9 of Wands coming up after that. So I feel the Queen of Wands for most of you is going to be what you're taking on in order to do what this 9 of Wands is doing. Little bit of a funny picture here for this. I don't really understand. This doesn't really ever resonate with me, this depiction of the 9 of Wands. I guess it just shows somebody who's persevering. I mean they should have had like something in the card that made this hard, because this person's just gardening, right? This person's just doing their own little thing. I'm hearing whistling, like I don't know if anyone out there whistles, but that was a terrible whistle. I usually whistle better than that. But yeah, 9 of Wands, perseverance, okay? When it comes to, in this case, growing something, when it comes to something you've invested in and built in, like 9 of Wands, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't, it's just this card. I don't think there's any other cards in this deck. Maybe the Devil. You know, with this specific deck, they just illustrate things in a very soft way. Like the 9 of Wands is battle, okay? Like perseverance, been through a fucking lot, but still going to continue to fight. All right, so I'm just intuitively applying that there, but there's just something you're tending to, Scorpio. Everything happens for a reason, right? And it's interesting. A little bit ago, I was drawn to the flowers in this card, the death card, the flowers that you have to symbolize still the passion after death, because there is something here about passion after death. So I don't know if there's been some kind of ending or something like that for you, Scorpio, that you still have passion for a person, place, or thing that has ended. But remember those flowers I just showed you, it's like those are the same flowers in here. So it's interesting. I don't want to knock any tarot decks because everything comes full circle, and it's like, and if it wasn't for that detail, so something has ended, okay? You guys took action. Queen of Wands is all about taking action confidently, okay? Feeling attractive, whatever. There was an action that you took after something ended, or maybe an action that you took to end something. It's like you're still working on that ending, or it's like not really over or something, because we got the same flowers here being grown. So I don't know if there's something that's still growing in a situation that you know is over. This could be where you live, where you work, a relationship. But look, Next card out is the Tower. This is literally the card that rules Mars. So this is technically your ruling card as well, Scorpio. The Tower card is about things transforming, destructing, chaos, shock and sudden change. Okay, some of you guys are really feeling the need to protect yourself now. I don't want to make this about what's going on in the world right now, but as a tarot reader, I have definitely been picking up on certain messages in the cards that pertain to quarantine, virus energy, like being out of work and feeling scared. Okay, so because this is something unexpected that you're battling. Okay, even though you were already persevering and fighting a bunch, Scorpio, there's going to be something kind of shocking that comes in. Okay, something unpredictable, some kind of, or maybe that's why you're defending yourself, because you know the unpredictable. Scorpios pick up a lot on unpredictable energy. You guys are very intuitive. I just want to say here that you guys could definitely be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you have blocked, or maybe they've blocked you, but there's something here about you taking action and defending that action, even though it sent things crumbling down. This was a false foundation anyways. You know, the Tower comes in and destroys things that weren't meant to be built there. Relationships, people, places, and things, what have you. Now, it's interesting, we have the King of Wands coming up. Very similar to Libra's reading. The King and the Queen of Wands showed up for Libra as well. So you could be dealing with a Libra, and if so, I would watch their reading. Or if you have Libra energy in your chart, I would watch their reading. Because we do have a relationship here. A King and a Queen of Wands. Now, I'm going to show you him and her. Even though these are two women, some of you guys may be same sex, like, you know, gay or lesbian. But this is the King and the Queen in this deck, and we've got a very passionate union. When the King and the Queen of Wands comes up, it's to embody two people in a relationship who are confident. They may both struggle with ego a little bit. There may be a lot of fired, like both of them express themselves, so that could definitely cause a fight. This could just be a sexual, passionate based relationship that is, you know, there may be something about a fire sign specifically in March that is linked to this unpredictability or something, or action. I mean, I do see action takers here with the King and the Queen of Wands, someone rising up to be a leader in times of chaos, in times of war. I mean, this is definitely war, chaos, battles, you know, taking action and doing what you need to do to protect yourself, Scorpio, from crumbling down, or while something's crumbling down, you're defending yourself, protecting yourself. But we have the Two of Swords, so it's like there is some kind of halt, stalemate situation here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You may have a decision here to cut a fire sign off, or to no longer express yourself, communicate with a certain person after something ends. Because there's an action that you're going to take after something ends too. And it has to do with some kind of decision it's a difficult decision here, okay? About a fire sign, maybe about a home environment, emotional fulfillment, family stuff, relationships. You know, some of you guys have a home environment that you're comfortable in, that you've known, but it's like you've outgrown that home environment, and the universe really wants you guys to expand your horizons, okay? And that may have to do with a third party or a friendship specifically, where there's a turning of events with this Jupiter energy, okay? You got the Wheel of Fortune, so there is going to be a turning of events that you're celebrating. It might be a reconciliation. But before that, there's some kind of crossroads when it comes to a decision between two things that you're passionate about, King and Queen of Wands, being passionate about two different things, something that you've defended for a while, something that is obviously falling apart. But it's like, which one of those things are emotionally fulfilling to you, Scorpio? Which one of those things could potentially impact the growth of your family emotionally, the growth of your relationships, your emotional stability? Okay, because Scorpios are equally concerned with passion as they are with emotional fulfillment, but it's like passion has really had you planning in a comfortable way. Two of Wands is all about planning. It's like, oh, okay, I want to do that, but I'm not going to do it all the way because I'm not quite comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Bad example there, but put it how it fits. Like there's something that you've been doing for a while, that you've stayed inside your comfort zone. You've given yourself boundaries. But what would happen if you didn't do that, Scorpio? If you took the shell off and allowed yourself to be vulnerable to growth? Amazing. So I do see there's going to be a decision specifically in regards to family, home, relationship. Again, there's two different actions here that you're taking, or that you can take. One of these actions are going to keep you in a battlefield. The other action here is going to potentially, yes, crash everything down, but it's going to start a rebirth, okay? So I don't know if you have a fire sign here that is linked to these decisions, or if this is just an action that you're taking. You may have to sign something, Scorpio, something very important. Maybe this is like about a divorce or something, but we've got the Tower here, okay? So there's definitely battles that you're persevering. You know, this is strength here. Nine of Wands is someone who's strong enough to continue fighting even though they're wounded, even though they're hurt, even though they've been through a lot. You're still the queen. You know, you're still the Queen of Wands, still fired up, still passionate until this completely transforms, okay, Scorpio? So we're back at the Death card. That's you. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is just shuffle and go ahead and get you some cards out, okay? So that may have resonated with some of you. That is just the energetic lineup for March, okay? Just kind of an extra message there for those of you who resonate. But let's really get into it. This is for Scorpio, March 2020. What is going on with Scorpio for March 2020? Show me the zodiac sign of Scorpio for March 2020. How did they come into March? Show me the beginning of March 2020 for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio for March? Scorpio, March. Okay, wow. First card out is the Lovers. So we have a Gemini showing up here. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini specifically. If not, you may have your own Gemini energy, but guess what? This is the Lovers card. So we started March off with a very divine connection, okay? Whether this was a physical, you know, if this was physical or just something you felt, something you were thinking about, desiring. It's going to be different for all of you. But the Lovers card is definitely the card of choice as well. So there could be some kind of choice. If it's not in regards to a relationship, then it might be a choice that could affect your relationship. The Lovers card also talks about, you know, compassion and some kind of not usually. This is love, okay? But for those of you who don't resonate, could definitely be some kind of decision when it comes to something you're passionate about. But here's the thing, okay? Someone here, like, we got Mars energy here again, the Tower. Lovers card and the Tower card to represent that. So honestly, there could have been some kind of like choice that sent some kind of relationship crumbling down. Now obviously some of you guys might have been in false connections, okay? And if so, that is exactly why this relationship came crumbling down. Like, this is someone here may have Mars and Gemini, there's that, but this was an action that you needed to take in as far as a choice in regards to a connection. Okay, we got the Tower. Now, this may be a shot. This doesn't have to be all bad, Scorpio. This just may be a connection that you weren't expecting to feel with somebody in March. Specifically, those of you who resonate with that, like you came into March with this very shocking connection. For some of you guys, this is a long-distance connection. Or a connection where chaos may be of some obstacle to you and another person. There may have been a shocking meet, a physical reunion with a person. Behind the Tower card is the Page of Swords. Yeah, okay. Honestly, somebody here did some spying. It's either they spied on you, Scorpio, or you did some spying, and whatever you saw was quite shocking. And I don't know if it was good or bad, okay? But we got somebody here who wants to know more about why something came crumbling down, or, you know, and that this has absolutely to do with that Two of Wands, you know, what I was telling you about planning inside your own comfort. But we got a relationship here. To me, this may be a new relationship, that you can't have until some kind of old relationship ends. This may be, you know, a relationship coming in to some of you singles out there. You know, for someone who's been single for a while, of course, love coming in, this strong of a connection coming in, a soulmate twin flame like this, it would be shocking. So please don't think the Tower is bad. The Tower just comes in to help us remove obstacles. But we got to get going with this. So what else is going on for Scorpio? We got a Gemini here, got a connection here, okay? What else do we have for Scorpio for March 2020? For some of you, it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For some of you guys, you're just detaching from love because of endings that have taken place in March. You know, when it comes to romance. Because Pisces, this is Pisces season, okay? We've reached the end of Pisces season. We're going into Aries season. But Scorpio, Pisces season is all about romance to you, okay? Creativity. Yeah, okay. We got that Nine of Wands coming back out. So there has definitely been battles when it comes to love, whether this is because you haven't had a relationship in a while, or if this is because you're actually going through battles. Now, we have 3 cards coming out here. And we're going to be keeping these cards because it is the King of Cups, the Death card, and the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys definitely have ended things with a fire sign. Okay, we got the King of Cups and the Queen of... So there may be I see a water sign with a fire sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with. Maybe you're dealing with another Scorpio. Okay, because we got a male Scorpio showing up here. This is you in masculine form, Scorpio. Kicking back, trying to remain calm. Scorpio, you guys may have someone on the side that you're emotionally connecting with, because that's what water signs do when we go through arguments and battles with... I know it's not... I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm going to be honest. Like, not just water signs, we all do that emotionally when we're going through, you know, someone here has been through a lot in love, and when we go through battles like that, we do tend to seek what we're missing, whether that's intimacy, sex, love, emotion, stimulating conversation. We're human. We go after what we're missing, right? So I'm just saying that because this Queen of Wands, she could definitely be the reason why somebody was fighting in a current relationship, because there's this woman here on the side that either you, Scorpio, or someone else watching, a cross watcher may be watching. There's someone else involved here. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a mom. It could be anybody, but I'm seeing it's like maybe a friend or someone here, an attractive woman. And I see something ending with a fire sign. It could be a Leo. I just got a text message from a Leo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But this could be a Leo woman, for sure. Aries or Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands is a Leo. We got Leo, Scorpio here. But the thing is Scorpio, you're trying to, I don't care if any of that resonated. Here's what Spirit is saying here. Scorpio is trying to remain emotionally balanced throughout this time of ending and transformation, and you guys are also trying to remain confident. So aside from dealing with water and fire, you know, there's something here about expressing your emotion, being a master of that, Scorpio, while everything's literally ending for you. But again, I'm going to say being confident during an ending, especially when it comes to balancing out your emotions. Someone here is being very mature. You know, they may be having this is someone who's having a little bit of a drink, you know. Someone here may drink a little bit or smoke a little weed or something to chill themselves out. But there's been an ending with either a fire sign or somebody. And Scorpio is left really trying to be emotionally mature about it. Now we got the Six of Swords to tell me more about this. Someone here, there may be a child involved, but someone here decided to move on to calmer waters, okay? Get away from chaos, because emotional balance is so important to you. We definitely have a Scorpio. And out comes a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman. So this could definitely be a female Gemini here. We have a Queen of Pentacles as well. A lot of queens, a lot of women here. Got a Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, but we don't have the Queen of Cups. So the only queen missing here, the only queen is missing is the Queen of Cups. So someone here is the queen of about everything except their emotion. The queen of intellect, the queen of passion, okay? The queen of stability, okay? There is an earth sign woman here, a wife. This may be someone's wife. Someone has an ex-wife here that they're still in cahoots with financially. We got a Capricorn specifically showing up here that someone is arguing with. Or this just might be someone who you're codependent with, Scorpio. Someone here is in a very codependent situation with someone physically and financially. And it's very toxic. There's a lot of arguing. Someone here just doesn't want to fight with the devil anymore. You know what I mean? They don't want to be codependent anymore. They want their own stability. And you could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. Someone here definitely got a mother and a father here. The wife and the husband. Someone here can't do shit because they're pregnant. Someone here can't do shit because, you know, either you or someone else is pregnant. Someone here is very stagnant because they're a wife, they're a mother. We got the Empress and the Emperor. That's a divine masculine and feminine energy. Some of y'all dealing with twin flames, but I'll see there's a situation here where something needs to be tamed. You know, someone here needs to tame their toxicity from arguing about money, okay? And that's where the truth is coming out at. Let's see if there's anything else that can come out here to help me with this, Scorpio, because there's a lot of battles here going on. A lot of different people involved, okay? What else do we have for Scorpio for, you know, March 2020? What's going on for Scorpio for March? So the latter half of March, the second half of March, basically after the 19th, there is going to be clarity. You guys are going to be kind of detaching yourself a little bit emotionally. That may be what you decide to do, Scorpio, in order to remain balanced here, is to just kind of, you know, honor your truth. Okay, I'm going to show you here in a minute what I'm seeing, but I do see that someone here may have cut off a lover. You might have had to make a choice between two people. You cut someone off. You know, that's what happens when you have to make a choice. You have to cut something off. Okay, so let's see what else we have for Scorpio for March 2020. We got the Tower coming back out. Okay, so there's going to be a Tower moment here. It may even be two Tower moments. But specifically the second half of March, so from the 19th to the 31st, there may be something unexpected. There may be unexpected communication. This is kind of my mental breakdown combination, though. So you guys make sure you're staying just as mentally balanced as you are emotionally. Because Pisces season, yeah, you were at home in the water, right? Pisces season is a water sign. It's your sister sign. But Aries season, that's going to move to your 6th house of lifestyle. And there's going to be some truth that needs to come out here. But what I was going to say is, like, in this card, this woman is cutting off a false mask. It's like the show's over. I'm hearing the show's over. I don't know if somebody was deceiving you or whatever, Scorpio. Someone here has a lot of options after something falls apart, though, or maybe something comes crumbling down because of someone's options. But again, we have this mother-father. Okay, the Empress and the Emperor. This is very significant to show up. Okay, we got a Libra here, an Aries, a Taurus maybe, but a father and a mother, a wife and a husband. I don't know if someone here is married. There is going to be a second opportunity, though, Scorpio, with the Judgment card. This is your card, the Pluto energy. You're going to feel called to do something, to go somewhere, to travel. This might be a phone call that takes place with a water sign, or with maybe it's about a child or new love. Someone here is expressing themselves from a new perspective. Okay, new emotion being found here, Pisces energy. Some kind of synchronicity, but there is going to be a phone call here or message, a second opportunity, second chance with someone you left out in the cold. Maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I do see Pisces here. Someone here may have a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus moon. You know, I'm seeing literally all the zodiac signs, Scorpio, so I'm not going to be able to really hone in on the signs you're dealing with. You're going to have to let me know that. But I'm just reading the energy. I see somebody who's getting very, very fucking clear about what has ended. You know, there's a difference between fighting and persevering than, you know, because I'm feeling like there's like a lost cause. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't continue to fight certain battles anymore in March that are, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like there's a difference between continuing to fight because you're persevering and fighting a losing battle. Because the Nine of Wands with the Tower is like it's crumbling down. We have the Knight of Wands coming out, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This may be when Aries season comes in. This may be a Sagittarius. This may be this Queen of Wands who's coming in to say something. There may be the other woman, and this is going to resonate with some of you, there may be a woman on the side that expresses something to you, Scorpio, or to your lover. So here's the thing. If you're a Scorpio out there who has someone passionately, maybe you just have sex or whatever it is, you're just kind of flirt with this person, it's an outsider, right? A queen or a king of wands. If you're the person with that, Scorpio, that your person that you're maybe they caught feelings for you and they want to ruin your current relationship because they know you're not happy. I don't know. I'll just put it like this. Whoever has an outsider in the relationship, a third party, that third party maybe out of revenge, maybe it's because they love, I don't know why they're going to do it, but they may express something that affects Scorpio in the situation. That may be the Tower moment, like, wow, okay, this person might be sexual. It's inconsistent, though. Something inconsistent, something untrue, something you've been battling with for a while is ending. It might be financial with an earth sign. I do feel like some of you guys are definitely going through certain battles with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just when it comes to your own stability, especially if your mother is out there, because I see someone here who's defending a child when it comes to money. And yeah, there is a Gemini here. Okay, there's an argument, maybe it's a kind of quick truth that comes in where someone stands up. I don't know if this is in court. Give me one more card for Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, your cards came out kind of fast, so I might be able to get extra clarity for you guys this month, okay? Because we got a little bit more time left. Okay, so, we have the Chariots and the Nine of Swords. So some of you are dealing with a Cancer. And if you are, they're very linked to anxiety. But here's how I'm going to put this. I feel like at the end of March, because that's exactly what this is, I'm going to ask for more information. Here's that fucking Two of Wands again. I'm telling you, this is the card that keeps coming out for you guys this month. So there's something here about planning outside of your comfort zone in order to ensure foresight. Something that you're not going to be able to see coming, Scorpio, if you're comfortable. Do you understand me? So the Nine of Swords and the Chariot at the end of March, this might have something to do with a car. There might be anxiety, like I'm really worried that this person's just going to show up to my house. Maybe there's something here where you see a car, and that car looks like the car of the person that you know, so you're like, oh my god, is that them? Because there's some car anxiety here. So there might be, it's like you see this person's car everywhere, or there may be something that happens to a vehicle at the end of March, or maybe this is just about travel. You know, it's kind of hard to travel right now. Some of you guys are very, very worried about how the fuck you're going to move forward at the end of March. You've had nightmares. It's hard for you to sleep. There's going to be an obstacle, and because the Chariot card, yeah, it talks all about obstacles mentally. So the obstacle is sleepless nights at the end of March. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but someone here is having a hard time sleeping because they're very worried about how the hell they're going to get to where they need to go in April. You head into April with a lot of anxiety, but you know what? The Chariot is all about victory. So I feel like even though anxiety, worry, and sleepless nights, okay, even though that's a thing, you're gonna victoriously overcome that and leave it behind. Okay, yeah, definitely a choice here between comfort and growth and what it is that you want to manifest, Scorpio. Do you want to manifest something that you've been hanging on to for comfort, or would you like to release that and get something way even better? Because there is new beginnings coming in for you. So yeah, we've got about 5 more minutes. So I'm gonna see if there's any extra clarity. I'm actually gonna tap into this Tower. We have the Hermit. Okay, so this could definitely be involving a Virgo, okay, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo that you feel bound to, stuck to. Okay, the Devil. We have Capricorn and Virgo here. So the Tower may have something to do with Capricorn Virgo energy. All right, it may, this is somebody who feels like things are falling down on their own, because the Hermit card is like loneliness, isolation, going into self-reflect. So after some kind of Tower moment in March, specifically towards the middle or the end of March, you're going to need to reflect on how inconsistency contributed to your anxieties. Someone who was in and out of your life, just someone who, there might have been someone who you didn't even really care for that much, Scorpio, that came and fucked everything up, caused a huge argument. It's like you weren't even that lit to me. Oh, Knight of Wands head ass. Like, you weren't even that lit, you sleepless nights over who? Like, I'm moving on. All right, this is someone who's been inconsistent. Like, a lot of passion here, sex, but was there intimacy? The difference between passion and intimacy is extremely important to Scorpios. I feel it's even more important than usual here in March. So either someone here feels really alone going through this Tower and these battles on their own, but it's yeah, someone here feels isolated with toxicity. Be very mindful of not just gonna say, be very careful of being in isolation at the end of March, doing drugs and drinking and stuff, okay? Because someone here is gonna be very stagnant. Someone here may be isolated with a toxic person. Like, there's some kind of decision that you need to think about. Give yourself some time to think about at the end of March before you make a decision to end a burden completely. You need to pray. Some of you guys have a really difficult decision to make at the end of March, and you're going to need to pray and meditate in order to help you intuitively make this decision based on what's right for you, Scorpio. Choose your happiness. Don't sacrifice your happiness. Sacrifice this burden. Okay? So I don't know if there's a toxic Virgo here, or just some kind of codependency addiction, but it's your shadow side. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Tower is here, so that you guys can, something was preventing you guys from fighting the good fight, it was preventing you from having time to yourself, okay? It's very toxic, and because of this, the universe is coming in to end it so that you can be alone, all right? So let's see here. Clarify this Lovers card. Why is the Lovers card here for Scorpio? Some of you guys came into March with a significant connection that was experiencing battles, okay? Experiencing tough boundaries and defense mechanisms, okay? Your defense mechanisms may be impacting you, Scorpio, and your confidence here in March. Specifically how you began. There might have been a lover that you had blocked coming in to March, whatever that means. Blocked on social media, blocked from communicating, blocked emotionally. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do see money issues, okay, but there's some kind of message coming in from an earth sign to you, Scorpio, about that. Some of you guys need to save your money, okay, but tell me the Lovers. Clarify this Lovers here. You guys are getting very clear about who you need to cut off in order to free your guys' self. I think Scorpio just wants some time alone at the end of March. You're not afraid of being alone. You want people to, maybe these people are connected to you, these toxic people. Wow, we have the Moon, and the Moon just landed right here on this Queen of Swords, even though I was trying to clarify the Lovers. So someone here is afraid to say something. There's fears here to consider, Scorpio, okay? Follow your intuition. There's something being hidden from you that is going to come out as the truth. Somebody was wearing a false mask here, and that's why the Tower came in, because it's better to be on your own and in your authenticity, to be surrounded by people in relationships and in connections that are just fake. You know what I mean? So there is going to be a Tower moment here. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands, so I don't know if this involves action or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but show me anything you can about this Lovers here, okay? Clarify the Lovers for Scorpio, and then I'll send you on your way. This is an interesting connection here. Definitely a relationship here that has had its Obstacles and battles. Look at that. Every time I try to clarify that, lovers, it comes out as a secret. The High Priestess in reverse. 2 moon energies. So someone here may have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius moon. Someone here, there's a secret that's going to be coming out. You're not following your intuition about a certain connection, Scorpio. You're sleeping on it. And because of that, you're feeling defensive, and you don't know why, and it's because of emotion. It's because of, like, no wonder you're being told to balance your emotion, because someone here was, I hate to say it, but they might have, is that accurate? That they've been pulling the wool over your eye emotionally, just because of what you didn't feel in your last connection. They've been able to kind of string you along or something, but it don't matter, because your intuition is going to be followed by the end of the month, okay? Something that was hidden from you is going to come out in Aries season. You need to start following your intuition about what would emotionally fulfill you the most. What would be the equivalent of a wish coming true for you this month in love, Scorpio? I'm pretty fucking sure, because we have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. You're going to have to move on from to calmer waters to get this home environment, to get some kind of wish that you've been waiting for, to be emotionally fulfilled on your own. Yeah. So keep that in mind, Scorpio, for the entire month of March. What would make you happy in these situations? Because we've got inconsistency here. We've got anxiety, okay? We've got endings and shit. So thank you so much. This is what I have for you. If you would like a personal reading because this resonated, please check my description box for my email and get a hold of me. We can talk a little bit more about the readings I offer. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please post them below. I will definitely be responding this month to any comments below. So thanks, guys. Hopefully you had a great March. Happy St. Patrick's Day and spring equinox. But other than that, I'm going to wish you well and talk to you guys more in April. See ya.